Well, ladies and gentlemen, Romero Britto is one of the most influential contemporary artists of our time. Brazilian-born, Miami-based. He's a 305 boy. And now he's moving on beyond art. Now he's singing as well. So, Romero, this is a new musical project. This is the first time you're going to be singing?
Oh, well.
Could you imagine? No, I'm just kidding.
That's something new for me here. But anyway, I'm always ready for the challenge. Yes. So who's going to be helping me to do that?
Diana, I don't sing.
Is that
I sing in
you?
the shower. I sing a little bit. I don't know.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'll be there. I got you.
Please help me.
Well, I mean, if anybody can help you music-wise, it would be our friend Mark Anthony. He knows how to.
Mark.
He can teach you how to sing.
Yes, he's incredible. He's my little brother. Yes.
Yeah.
Romero,
so much talent.
Yes, so good to see you, Romero. I'm so proud every time I travel, especially when I see your art. Of course, Miami's painted Romero Britto. But when I travel and I go to airports and I see, carteras, I see handbags, and I see so many different sculptures and stuff. What does it feel like to travel the world and see so many people embrace your work?
Well, I feel it's a true blessing. I feel happy. It's amazing, feeling to see my art in different places or surprised by my art when people send me pictures in different locations, what I mean? So it's pretty incredible. It's really awesome, like somebody doing a picture, like not too long ago, Alice Walton, she's in the kitchen in her place in Bentonville, and she sent a picture of her and her little dog. She's wearing my sweater, and the dog is wearing,
how cute.
Something that match. I mean, there's so many incredible moments that for me is a true blessing to see that happening. I never thought that would unfold this way. So amazing.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I remember I was in Switzerland a couple of years ago, and the hotel where we were staying had your art. And I'm like, it is so specific. I'm like, you know it's yours. And it's so beautiful and, such a proud for all of us Latinos. To see, to see your art everywhere in the world.
Thank you.
And it's beautiful also to see how you've used your art to bring people together and to shine light on difficult situations that make life a little easier for other people. The charitable work that you do. And I want to thank you for the work that you do as a reserve Miami police officer. To see we have the breast cancer awareness month card that's wrapped with your beautiful artwork. Thank you for doing that. And how did you feel to be? How did that come about?
Well, I mean, I always believe that we all should be involved in community work, and we should always try to make our community happier, more safe, more enjoyable, more beautiful. So I do that through my art, and when I discovered that I could create something and I could help somebody somewhere in the world, it was an incredible feeling. The first ever event that was part of it here when I moved to Miami, and then ever since it became like more, and it's really cool and really exciting to be able to be part of so many charity organizations and help to raise awareness and money. I mean, putting people together is pretty incredible. Being part of foundations, like I've been part of few foundations like Best Buddies. I was in the board for 25 years. And I was invited to be on the board of the King's Foundation, King of England's Foundation, and Childhood Foundation as well, and being able to help so many other charities, not necessarily being on the board, but helping give my time, or help with my art, or give some money. So many ways we can help a group of people do good to others.
And I want you to hear, if you haven't heard it from him, how powerful it is when the Miami police car is traveling around, the amount of people that stop the breast cancer awareness police car as it's being driven around the streets of Miami. It's really special. Hey, Tony, I'm here with Romero Britto, and Officer Tony Reyes is the officer that drives the Miami police car, the Romero Britto breast cancer awareness car. How many times a week do you get stopped and people want to take pictures with that car? And tell us about how powerful it is, the connection with people in the car.
It's amazing. I get stopped on 95, the turnpike, anywhere the car parks. It's like a billboard, and everybody just it hits home. It's personal to many people. Unfortunately, I don't think anybody can go a day without knowing somebody who's had breast cancer, but it gets stopped all the time, and it's always being photos taken of it, But listen. I thank Romero for we came up with that idea like 4 years ago, and in between the fire truck and the police car, it's amazing.
True pleasure, Tony. True pleasure. Anytime if I can ever do something for the Miami City Police and the breast cancer awareness, month, or anytime, not only October, but you can always, reach out. Okay.
Thank you, Tony, and thank you, Romero. Do you remember the first time you ever drew something? How old were you?
I was a kid. I mean, I as any kid, love, drawings and stuff, but I never really thought that I would be like a full-time artist. I just wanted to change my life. There was a point when I was a teenager that I just wanted to travel the world and meet people. And then I thought maybe I should do what my friend's, father did in Brazil, from England. He was a diplomat. And I was like, that's the job I would love to have, being a diplomat. So I tried all the way. I went all the way to law school to prepare myself to go.
You were going to be a lawyer?
No, not that I wanted to be a lawyer, but I was told that if I went to law school, it would be good for me to go to diplomatic school. And then when I was in law school, I was so miserable. And I was like, that's not for me. I was so miserable.
Reality.
And in my fourth semester, I quit law school and I quit the idea of being a diplomat. And I'm so glad I did that because I could definitely focus in my art. And incredible, amazing things happened ever since. And it's still happening. I'm very grateful for that. It just now came out, my documentary in Amazon Prime, like about 30 days ago. And then also Apple iTunes as well. So you can have a glimpse of what happened throughout the years. Of course, you cannot tell the whole story in an hour and a half. Right. But we have incredible, friends of mine telling the story, like Mark Anthony, that's been a supporter of my work for so many years. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Martha Stewart, Veronica and Andrea Bocelli that I know for so many years. I have so many people there, telling a little bit of the story of my life.
And that's streaming now on Amazon Prime.
Yes, right now. Yeah, we have Professor Daniel Shapiro from Harvard. That he's like an expert in my art. So, and Gloria Emilio. I mean, the list of people telling the story, and myself, of course, Lucas, and my son is on the movie. My son actually right now is in Japan. Is in Tokyo. He's working for a company called Sega. Anyway, so he's also in there. It's like you're gonna cry when you watch that.
I'll check it out.
We will definitely.
I'm curious, as an artist, did you cry when you saw this heist at La Louvre in Paris a couple of days ago? As an artist, you see that kind of stuff where they break into a museum and they steal stuff. Does that affect you?
I was in shock. I was in shock. The fact that I'm a very protective for my art, and I have a lot of security around my work because I know how devastating it is to get something like, taken away. If somebody acquire a piece of art or you gift somebody, but something that just is taken away is not nice. And but I was surprised that there was not much more security in a room full with smaller items. Because if somebody's gonna steal like a major sculpture or a massive painting, it's gonna take a while and it take more space. But like smaller things, so I do believe that if you have smaller item, you have to have a tight security, especially stone or rings, like jewelry. You have to have very high security. And I hope that they will get those back, and and they will eventually having a more safer place. I don't know if you know, the Mona Lisa in the past was stolen. Many years ago.
They got her back.
Yeah, and the Mona Lisa also, just for not too many people know, but the Mona Lisa once came to America, came to Washington for a few weeks. Jacqueline Kennedy asked, the president of France, Charles de Gaulle at that time, and then he allowed the Mona Lisa once came to America. Anyway, but I was very shocked. I was very sad to hear that, and it's just not a good thing.
Well, Romero, beyond galleries and museums, your art has become a universal symbol of optimism, of hope, and thank you for what you do. And that's why you're being honored as the Grand Marshal for the 2025 Seminole Hard Rock Winterfest Boat Parade. South Florida is honoring you, and we're going to come out in Fort Lauderdale. This is the 54th year.
It's amazing, right?
Yeah. So congratulations.
No, I'm honored. I'm honored to get to be invited because I love what they do throughout the years. I love the water here in Miami, boating. So I'm very, very, very excited about being there on the boat and then be part of the parade, and it's awesome.
Well, great. Everyone come on out. Yes, you definitely deserve it. Enjoy it. The 54th annual Seminole Hard Rock Winterfest Boat Parade. It's going down December 13th in Fort Lauderdale. It starts up at 6 in the afternoon. You have all the information up on our websites. Come on out, support, have a good time. If you've never been, it's great for the entire family. It's beautiful. And Romero Britto, together with Montel Jordan, will be honored as Grand Marshals for the parade this year. So Romero, congratulations, very well deserved.
Thank you.
Always good to see you, my friend.
Always good to see you, my friend. I can't wait to see everybody on this day.
Romero Britto.
We'll
be out there.
Congratulations.
Gracias, Romero. Thank you.
Si viste este video completo, significa que tú me quieres. Te lo agradezco. Ahora suscríbete